Alright guys, so here we are once again for another episode of the F1 2006 Career Mode series here on F1 Championship Edition. Got to say a massive thank you for all the support you guys have been showing on this series so far. That's why I've uploaded like so many episodes in a row, like daily now, because the support, the likes and everything has just been so awesome on this series. So I'm going to continue to upload daily if I can. And here we are for the next round for the British Grand Prix. In the previous episode, we managed to win the Monaco Grand Prix. Awesome result for us. I just can't believe we managed to do that. We did get a little bit lucky with Michael Schumacher crashing out. Well, not crashing out. I don't know if he crashed out or if he retired some way into that race. But won the race, put us in a good standing with our team and in the driver's standings. And we've got a happy little message there from Toro Rosso there. So a very good episode so far, and this career mode is really starting to kick up a notch now as we head into the second half of this season already. Here we go, ready for the British Grand Prix here in Silverstone. Hopefully, we can back up what we did in Monaco. Look at that, guys. Toro Rosso is in 5th place in the Constructors' standings. We are beating Red Bull at the moment. How awesome is that?
It's time for Saturday qualifying here at Silverstone. The first knockout session is about to begin.
Off for qualifying now. Let's hope we have some pace. Sorry? What just happened there? What's going on? Guys? Has my car died? What the hell just happened there? Did I run out of fuel? Because what was weird about that, it was just like the car just died and then spun. Like, your car would not spin if you ran out of fuel. Here we go. In the danger zone at the moment. We're going to need a good time to get us through to Q2. Can't believe I'm saying that after last round where we were just like bang on the pace. 5 seconds left in the session. We're going to come up to the line. We're 9/10 faster than our previous best. So we'll see what that puts us. Where was that? Puts us into P9, only just. I think we only just came within getting knocked out there in Q1 because the session technically ends when the clock runs out. You're actually not allowed to finish your lap there. So we just crossed the line in time. Oh, so close. We only just made it through to Q2. That's crazy. Ah, shit. Silly mistake. That was a good lap too. Sneaking through to Q3 then, and once again, 9th place. The consistency is real. Here we go, first lap in Q3. It's coming to an end now. Let's see where it puts us on the field. It is 124.3, and that puts us P5. So that's much better pace than what we showed in the first 2 parts of qualifying.
So there we have it. From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this.
So P5 in qualifying for the British Grand Prix. We're about a second off the pace of the pole position time of Fernando Alonso, but still, we're in front of Michael Schumacher, so, you know, it's not entirely bad. If you look at the fastest times of all the guys in the top 10, we were actually the slowest out of everyone. So for us to outperform in qualifying 3 like we did is very impressive, and it's a good showing for like our race pace, possibly on heavier fuel. So without further ado, let's get into the British Grand Prix here in Silverstone.
Welcome to historic Silverstone for what promises to be an absolutely thrilling Grand Prix.
This Grand Prix here is going to be a very interesting one. To be honest, I feel like the high-speed, long, flowing corners on this game don't really suit me or my driving style. I feel like, personally, I actually get too much... What's the word? I feel like I possibly get too much friction with the tyres. Like, I'm not getting the slip angle right with the turn-in. I think I'm turning too much with the pad. Thank you. So yeah, like I was saying, I feel like I'm turning too much with the pad, and at the high-speed corners, I feel like that kind of costs me. So where I feel like I excel better is at tracks like Monaco. Shut the hell up, engineer. I mean, we're 7-8 rounds into this championship, and you're telling me how to warm up my tyres, please. Here we go, lads. Gridding up for the Silverstone Grand Prix. It's a home track for many fans. Oh, for many fans, for many teams, for many drivers, for basically everyone. This is almost the home of Formula 1. Let me know down in the comments where we're going to finish for this race. The Silverstone Grand Prix. We're getting ready. The revs are building on every single car because this race is about to get underway. 10 red lights. And away we go for the British Grand Prix. An okay start. We're going to slot into P5 just like we were. There's a Ferrari of Michael Schumacher. Possibly going to have a look into turn 1. I've missed the turn-in point, and that might allow Schumacher to go up the inside. Yes, he does. A bit of contact there, not going to lie. But we hang on just. Through Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel. One of my weaker corners on this track, I would have thought, with the, like I explained before, with the weakness, with the turning in too much. But apparently not. It looks like it's the straight line speed. Wow. I'm getting flashbacks to Spain, where the Renault was just absolutely flying past us. How are we going to fare at a track like Monza or Spa, where our straight line deficit seems to be pretty substantial? Oh, up the inside of the McLaren. Okay, thank you very much. Cold tyres for you there. McLaren's not good on the first lap. How's that for a battle pack behind me? We've got Montoya, Michael Schumacher, and who was it? Fisichella, all battling over 5th place. How the hell are we in front of these guys? I feel like I'm in no man's land at the moment. I'm losing touch with the leaders there, even though the engineer's telling me we're going faster. But we're also pulling away from the cars behind us. There's a yellow flag out somewhere. Debris flag as well. Someone's retired. There's a few cars that are retired because they're already in the pit lane again. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm not faster than the cars in front of me. But in saying, oh, we just ran over an oil patch. But in saying that, the guys behind us are a little bit slower too. But Jenson Button has moved up into P6. Has there been some kind of altercation with Schumacher and Fisichella possibly? Oh, oil patch again. Oh, cars are in the pits. Very early stoppers. Are they going for a 2-stop maybe, like Montoya did in Monaco?
It's quite overcast here now, and it looks like rain might be on the way.
Are you serious?
It looks like it's still a fair way off, and we should be finished here before it hits.
Okay. Thank you for that, Weatherman Brundle. So into the pits now for our stop. Alonso has decided to carry on, which is an interesting call. Shit. Front tyres, I went too early. I can't believe it. 11.2, pretty disappointing. We're rejoining on the track. We're going to rejoin behind Felipe Massa and in front of Raikkonen and Montoya. So we jumped Montoya in the stops. Very nice, despite having a very slow pit stop there. Those guys surely must have got held up in traffic by stopping so early. Apparently in the comments, according to you guys, undercutting doesn't really have an effect or is not really like important. Back in this era of Formula 1, it's not about the tyres, it's actually more about the fuel and having a lighter car at the start of the race. And oh, no. Where was I going with that? Oh man, we dropped so many places there. Down to 6th. We're actually down to 9th. We're actually down to 9th there. The position indicator is a little bit laggy compared to the real time of where we are. But fuck's sake, that's we were on for a really good position there.
Alonso leads. Massa is second.
Oh my goodness, Massa was second, so that meant we would have been in 3rd place. We've thrown away a podium potentially. There's about 3 or 4 laps to go now. It's just damage limitation here, seeing how many positions we can get back. But man, I'm so furious with myself for making that mistake. You have no idea. Debris flags again. Has someone retired? Possibly? Come on, make my day. Debris flags are out again. We're getting ever closer to Barrichello here. Next up is Jensen in front of him. Only a handful of laps to go. Oh, we've run over oil again. What's going on here? Oh, a bit of a bump and run. Barrichello gives up the spot for some reason. And I am not going to take a second invitation. I'll take that. Come on, Toro Rosso. I want to catch Jensen. I just think we're running out of time though. We don't have the pace at the back end of this race to really do anything about it.
Race leader Alonso has started his final lap.
No, come on. Thank you. Is there an echo in the building? I've got the Sky Sports F1 feed coming through my ear. I can hear Martin Brundle and then my engineer just being a parrot and repeating everything that Brundle says. Last lap of the race, Jensen is 1.3 seconds in front of us. It's going to take an almighty lap now for us to pass him.
The tyres are showing signs of wear and this will affect grip.
Thanks for that, genius. Can you predict another retirement, please? That would be lovely. Oh, Jensen is so close now. Maybe a move into the final corner or something. Jensen lifts through that right-hander, and that's put us within striking distance of Jensen. We could go up the inside here, but no, I'm going to bite my time, get a nice exit, and maybe try and crisscross Jensen and the run up to the line. We've been on the power early. use the slipstream. Unfortunately, this V10, this restricted V10, is going to prevent us from getting anywhere near Jensen, but it's going to be P6 in the British Grand Prix. We've thrown away a podium and almost wrecked ourselves over the line there. Jensen was going very cautious, and that's a bit of payback from Monaco there in the pit lane, where I just rammed Jensen a bit there. So P6, not too bad, but when you consider where we were before we spun, we could have been on for something special there.
Silverstone comes up trumps again, another fantastic race. And so we conclude the final part of this first European leg.
Look at that, guys. 3.9 seconds, Massa to Alonso. You'd have to say that without that mistake, we would have been in touching distance of possibly catching Alonso near the end there. However, Alonso was very quick. He probably eased off towards the end of that race there, but I felt like when we really pushed ourselves, we were moving forward in that race, and we were catching Massa before we made that mistake, so anything could have been possible there. Only 16 finishes here for the British Grand Prix. That's a very interesting looking race there in terms of reliability there. Very, very odd kind of finish there. Fisichella not finishing the race, so too with Trulli and Michael Schumacher, so I'm guessing Trulli, Schumacher and Fisichella there have had some kind of altercation there. Driver standings, Alonso absolutely running away with it at the moment. Michael Schumacher had 2 DNFs on the trot now, and Alonso getting that race win. He's put himself in a very good position so far at the halfway point of this championship. We sit P9 on 17 points at the moment, so we're looking fairly good at the moment for a top 10 finish in the standings. Up next, we have the Canadian Grand Prix, so that's what we have to look forward to for the next episode. I'm just going to check my email inboxes, and if there's nothing else to come from there, then we'll probably end off this episode here. We have an outstanding performance email from Toro Rosso. You are fast becoming a legend at Scuderia Toro Rosso. Your performance at Silverstone Circuit over the weekend had to be seen to be believed. Absolutely clinical driving. Apart from that one mistake, I think the person who wrote this email probably didn't see that one, but that has been this episode for F1 2006 Career Mode here on F1 Championship Edition. Once again, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Show your support down in the comments or in the liking rating section or whatever you want to call that. I just made that very awkward very quickly. But yeah, the reason why I've been uploading this series like so frequently, like I think it's 6 or 7 episodes in a row now, is simply because of your like support on this series. So once again, I can only say thank you for that. Thank you for watching. The next race will be in Canada, and I look forward to seeing how far we can take this Toro Rosso team, you know, in the next 5, 6, 10 races, however races it may be. And if we continue like we are, like the Toro Rosso, really, Ben? Like the Toro Rosso team management say that we are, becoming a quick legend of Toro Rosso, then they may not hire the likes of Sebastian Vettel, and he may not be a 4-time world champion. We are changing history here in this 2006 career mode. I'm going to stop waffling. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys for a brand new episode tomorrow.